This is another Turbine Guy Network special investigative report. Folks, Turbine Guy coming back at you, back at our old buddy, the former city councilman Matt Johnson's house over here on Wildhurst Trail. You got to remember, this is a guy I did a video, showed he had a lien on his property because he ain't, I don't know, adult enough to pay his bills, I guess. Not only that, we found out that the Minnehaha Creek Watershed District and DNR were breathing down his throat, and it turned out he chopped down a bunch of cattails and has to do restoration. So that's strike one and strike two. Turbine Guy thinks he just might have strike three right here. The neighbor come to me, which isn't unusual. I got a lot of people come to the Turbine Guy to get stuff out there. But he came to me and said, hey, you won't believe what's going on over at Matt Johnson's right there, right behind me. And you can see what he has to say right here.
Down Wildhurst Trail lately and by that Matt Johnson's house.
No?
You know, he's got that big ass, one of those big ass canopy things like they made you take down over your boat.
Yep.
Did you see that?
No, I haven't.
And it's right next to the fucking wetland. I tried to look up his site plan online and couldn't find anything. It's so hard to find that shit, but I'm sure it wasn't on his plan to begin with. And if you drive down there and look, you know, I mean, there's cattails and shit. It almost looks like it's a boathouse.
Yeah.
But he's got his UTV parked under there and all that shit. Yeah, I'm just saying that Matt Johnson, that guy pisses me off. Because he's, you know, well, he's a typical realtor. You know, the rules don't apply. And that whole Matt Johnson thing, I think it'd be fun for you to investigate it.
Yeah, I'll go down.
What else did he have? Oh, and then there's no, and of course I think I was walking when we had that warm streak. It's all newly graded, and there's not one bit of sediment protection.
Well, what that neighbor is talking about is right behind me here. Right there, you can see that boathouse, which typically would be on a lake. But that, according to the city of Orono, is a structure. Yes, that's a structure. And you know what? I looked online, and there ain't no permit for it. And just like my neighbor said, I was literally sued by Orono for putting a structure much smaller than that. It wasn't a structure, it was a temporary winter cover over my boat. And I'm ordered never to protect my old Chris Craft again. Yet Matt Johnson on the council, who was what? On the council when they were suing me for this and telling me I can't protect my boat. And look what he's got illegally behind me here without a permit. And we can see right here, he's storing his own stuff under his own little boathouse there. Much bigger than what I had. Much, much bigger. Why is this illegal in Orono, you ask? I don't think it's illegal to do temporary structures. I don't think it's illegal to put in things like mailboxes and basketball hoops. But according to Orono, at least in our lawsuit, if you pound a nail, boom, twist a screw, boom, it's a structure and you need a permit. And when that happened and that lawsuit happened, boom, Johnson was on the council voting to get me. I'm thinking the Turbine Guy might just be typing in on the computer tonight a few words up to the city of Orono, because they got an official complaint for him, and pointing a few of these facts out. Maybe I'll even send him the link to this video. But y'all know that normally I do not include people. I keep my informants confidential. First of all, this guy didn't ask to be confidential, said nothing about that. But you won't believe what comes up in part 2 of this about what's going on over at that property from the guy who's complaining about this property. Y'all know people in glass houses shouldn't be throwing stones. Turbine Guy signing off.